Okay, good evening all. Any doubts my yesterday's class? Any doubts? Anyone having any doubts? I think all of you understood the programs whatever we discussed in yesterday's class, and hope you are practiced. Please respond in the chat box if you have any doubts. If you don't have any doubts, then we'll go for next topic. Okay, so let me share my screen. So we completed bitwise operators, right? So in today's session, we'll go for remaining operators.
Sir,
Yes,
sir, once you explain about assignment operators.
assignment operator. Okay, what is your doubt exactly? Can I know what is your doubt?
Yesterday you gave an assignment, no sir. I got error, sir.
Can you share your screen?
Yes.
1 minute. If you share your screen, then I'll give you the solution where you are getting error exactly. Okay, now you can share your screen. Why you are writing a minus a plus b?
Sir, first I have written.
No, no. First you are supposed to perform the operation. Then you are supposed to print the value. Okay, so here your written addition is a minus a. Is it's minus or equals to? You are written equals to or minus? First two lines.
Equals to, sir.
Equals to, na? Okay, but anyway, that is not the way. First, you are supposed to perform the operations, na? Okay. First, you are supposed to perform the operation like a plus equals to b. That statement need to be written first. Then you try to print a value so that you can know whether a value is changed or not. Like that. Understood?
Sir, first I have written like that only, sir. I got syntax error, sir. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
why
Now,
I had
now
written
you
like
know. Now
this.
you update it. Now you update it.
Okay, sir.
Now you update. Now itself you do it so that you can understand what is the problem. Just before this line, just go to the previous line. No, no, no. Just go to previous line. No, not here. After second number, press enter. After line, second number, after no, no. After B, after next line. After next line. Not there. Not there. After line number 3, that is b equals to int input enter second number you are written na. After that line you press enter. Write a plus equals to b. 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 A equals to plus b. A plus equals to b. This is the operator. A plus equals to. Okay, now you write.
So we have does not include it in print operator, sir. Operator in print, sir.
No, if you include in print, what it will print? It will print nothing. You are going to get error. What is
Okay, sir. I understood, sir. Thank you, sir. We have to write it separately, then it will take it, sir.
Our objective is just whether it is updating or not. The operator we are going to demonstrate. What is the operator? Plus equals to is operator. That is addition assignment.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Okay. So any more doubts? For complex number, the assignment operators modulo flow division and exponential are showing error. Assignment operator modulo floor division and exponential are showing error. For complex numbers, we can't apply all operators actually. That is actually restriction for complex operators. Okay, we can perform a division. You can do actually. You won't get any error for division. Okay, exponential without updating value can we without updating value can we perform the operation means what is the question? I didn't get your question exactly. Without updating a value. What is meant by without updating a value? If your applied operator means nothing but the value will be updated. Hey, for example, you want to apply your addition assignment. Addition assignment means simply you can write a plus equals to b. Okay, so there itself your a value will be updated. But how to check whether a value is updated or not? You are supposed to print its value so that you can understand really a is updating or not. So that's why you try to perform the operation first, then you try to access so that you can understand whether it is updating or not. Okay, I hope I answered your question, right? Okay, so we'll go for remaining operators, ma. So remaining operators are, I think, identity operators, and we have membership operator. What is meant by identity operator? Identity operator are nothing but it is going to check whether identity is same or not. Okay, used to check. Okay, identity. Identity means we can call it as a reference. For example, what is our identity? Our identity is maybe we can use our ID code. Okay, like Aadhaar. Aadhaar is our identity, or you can say mobile number, or you can say hall ticket number. These all are identities. Identity means how can we are different from other. How can we are different from other? For example, okay, in your class, some 60 students are there. Out of 60 students, 5 students are having same name. Okay, so if I call, for example, Ramu, so 5 students are there with the name Ramu. So then I can't identify them. So then what I'll do, maybe I can call with their hall ticket number. Obviously, hall ticket numbers will not be the same for even though their name is same, hall ticket numbers must be different. For example, in India, some more than 100 crore people are having Aadhaar card. So if you observe Aadhaar, it's an identity means no two citizens will have the same Aadhaar. No two citizens will not have the same Aadhaar. That is nothing but identity. So here, what is the purpose? Here we can use ID. Identity means we can use ID, right? ID, right? So I'll give an example how this will works. How this will works, we'll see. Okay. So let me give an example for identity operators. So A is equals to, for example, 10. B is equals to also 10. Then identity operator means just write A is B. Okay. So they are going to return true or false. Actually, they are going to return identity operator means is not. These are the identity operators. These two will come under identity operators. Is and is not. Okay. So what they are going to do? They will return. They will return true or false. They will return true or false. Okay. So, for example, A equals to 10, B equals to 10. A is B. A is B means true. So how it is giving true? A is B means it is not equals to. Is different. Equals to is different. Okay. So how can I say that it is true means? Then I should know their identity. Identity. ID of A. ID of B. Okay. So if we observe here, ID of A and ID of B is same. That's why they are given true. A is B means it is giving true. How it is giving true? The answer for this question, how we are getting true, is nothing but their IDs are same, their identity is same, or their reference is same, or their address is same. I can say like that. So that is the reason why they are okay. They are okay getting true. We are getting true for this A is B. For example, I can take D is equals to some hello. Hello. Okay. B is equals to some hi. Or I can take same string hello. D is equals to hello. Okay. So now I can write D is E. Okay, so again we got the same. So how we got same means if you want to check, you can check the ID of D and you can check the ID of E also. Okay. So we can take some F is equals to some Python. F is equals to Python. So D is F. It is false. Why? And check ID of F. What is ID of F? ID of F is nothing but this is nothing but a simple number. A number. Number means which is a uniquely identified. If I want to identify F, I should have some number. That is nothing but a unique identifier. So similarly, if I want to write D is not F. D is not F. D is not F means true. Why? Because D is not belongs to the same. D identifier and F identifier are different. So that's why they are different. They are going to be written true. Understood all of you? Any doubts? In some cases, we apply temp variable. For what? Temp variable for what? I didn't get your question. Identity. All of you understood this identity operators or not? Any doubts? Just identity operators are used to check their identity. Okay, and they are going to return either true or false. When they will return true, both are having same identity, or if they both are having same reference, then they are going to return true. If they are not having same identity, or if they are not having same reference, then they are going to return false. All of you understood my question? Okay, once more I'll give you explanation. So here I took some variables A value and B value. A value I took as 10, B value I took as 10. A is B. A is B means when it will return true means If the identity of A and identity of B are same, then only it will return true. So otherwise you can check it. What is the identity of A? ID of A is nothing but some number. Okay, this is nothing but some number. ID of B also some number. So because these two are same, that's why it is returning true. And what about D and E? I took some strings for D and I took some more string for E. So D is E. D is E means, so again it is going to return true. Why? Because their identities are same. You want to check if the identity of D and identity of E are same. So that's why it is nothing but the same. Understood, all of you? Is not. Is not is simple. Is not is nothing but it is. For example, what is identity of D here? ID of D is here. If you observe, this is the ID of D, right? What about ID of F? ID of F is this. Okay. You see these two numbers, ID of D and ID of F. Actually, they are different. Okay, they are different. So that's why if I return D is F means it is returning false. D is not F. D is not F means D is not same as F. So that's why it is returning true. If it is not same, then it will return true. If it is same, it will return false. Is not is reverse to is. Okay, understood all of you? Okay, next. Membership operator is nothing but it is used to find occurrence. It is used to find the occurrence. Example, I'll take some string. String is s is equals to some Python. This is my string. Okay. So I want to check whether p is there or not. I want to check whether p is there or not. Okay. If I want to check p is there or not, then what I'll do, I can use p is p in yes. Okay. So what are the membership operators here? The membership operators are in, not in, not in. So in is nothing but it is going to return. These are also going to return true or false. True when it is occurred. Okay, so it will return true when it is occurred. Not in is nothing but it is going to return true when it is not occurred. If it's not occurred, then only it will return true. Right? Okay, let me give an example for this. For example, I'll take some string s is equals to some hello. I want to check this character h in s, h in s. Because h is there in string s, so that's why it is returning true. For example, I want to check o in, okay, o in yes. O is also there, that's why it is returning true. For example, I want to check x in yes. X is not there, so that's why it is returning false. Next, I can check h not in, yes. So h is there actually, but when I'm written not in, it is going to return false. Why it is written false? Because h is there, that's why we got h in s is true. But what I written here h not in s, so not in s means it is going to return false. Understood all of you? Understood, ma? Please respond. Understood? Any doubts? Any doubts? Please respond. Any doubts regarding membership operators and identity operators? Membership operators are going to check whether a particular character is there, okay, whether it is occurred or not. And what about identity operators? Identity operators are going to check whether both identities are same or not. If both identities are same, then only they are going to return true, otherwise false. Remember one point, in both membership and as well as in identity operators, they are going to return only either true or false. Here also they will return true or false. Here also they are going to return true or false. If this is fine, then I'll go for a program for the same. I'll go for a program. First, I'll go for identity operators. Identity operators. I want to read some number here. A equals to int of input of enter any number. B equals to int of input of enter other number. So here, now I want to check print identity of A and B is A is B. Otherwise, not only this, just write A is B is. Simply you can write A is B. A is B, whether it is true or false. Similarly, print A is not A is not B. A is not B. Okay. So now I'll save this program. So I'll run this program. Enter any number. I'm giving 100. Enter other number. I'm giving 100. A is B is true. A is not B false. If you want to display their IDs also, you can display, no problem. If you want to check their IDs also, okay, print of ID of A is ID of A is ID of A. Similarly, print of ID of B is ID of B. Okay. So now just we are adding some ID of A and ID of B. You can check it out. Enter any number 10. Enter any other number 200. ID of A is we are getting some ID for A, and ID of B is we are getting some other ID for B. A is B is false. A is not B true. Understood all of you? Membership operator I'll explain through program. Membership operator is very simple. Just it is going to check whether particular thing is occurred or not, whether it is there or not. Okay. So regarding this program, any doubts regarding identity operator? Please all of you look at this program. Any doubts regarding identity operator? If you have any doubts, please let me know. How will get ID number, sir? ID number is actually it is unique address, unique number. Okay, so we don't know what is the number. Okay, if anyone having knowledge of C language, in C language, how you are going to get the address? Do you know what is the address you will get for any variable? It is random generated number. We don't know. We can't predict. It is a random generated number, or Okay, or correctly if you want to say, that is nothing but a, you don't know what type of number we are going to get. Yes, that is what. Okay. Any doubts? Okay, so we'll go for membership operators then. Membership operators. A equals to, for example, just I'm taking some string. Okay. Already I told you S is equals to, when I'm going to read any string, I don't need to write any conversion. Directly I can take input of enter any string. Enter any string. Okay. So A enter membership operator. So just I want to check whether A is there or not. Okay. So A in yes, A in S. Print membership is just I want to check this membership whether it is there or not. If it is there, then it will return true, otherwise it will return false. Membership of A in yes. Just what is the meaning of this? Just I am going to check A is there in S or not. Similarly, next I can check membership of B in yes. Just I want to check whether B is there or not. Similarly, we can check other characters also. Membership of C in S. Just I am going to check C in S. Just I'll save this program. I'll run this program. Okay, enter any string. I am giving some hello. Okay, membership of A in S false because A is not there in hello. Okay, next membership of B in S is false, but because B also not there in hello. Membership of C in S is also false because C is also not there in this, the string hello. If I given some other characters, for example, I want to give cat. Cat is my string. Not this. This is identity operator. This is membership operator. Okay. So now my string is cat. Membership operator. Membership of A in S is true because C is there. A is there in cat. B is not there. That's why it is false. Again, C is there. That's why it is written true. I hope all of you understood this, right? Any doubts? All of you getting or not? Any doubts, ma? Right. So if you don't have any doubts, this is about operators in Python. Again, I'll revise. What are the operators we seen? Arithmetical operators we seen, relational operators, logical operators, assignment operators, bitwise operators, identity operators, membership operators. All these are the operators in Python. Can I proceed to next topic? Any doubts in operators? Can I proceed to next topic? If you don't have any doubts, then I'll proceed to next topic. Okay. The next topic is actually very important topic. This is data types. Data types already we seen some data types, like what we seen is we seen about integer, we seen about float, and we seen about okay, some complex, and we seen about string. Apart from this, apart from this, in some string. Okay. Apart from this, actually we'll have. Apart from this, actually we'll have some other data types are there. Actually, those are we can call it as collection. Okay, so collective data types. Collective data types. Okay, so those are nothing but lists, tuple, tuple, sets, dictionary. Dictionary. So these are very important. Lists, tuple, sets, dictionary. Okay, and here also again we'll see after list we'll see again strings also. We'll see in detail about strings. Actually, we seen about string, but not in detail in the initial classes. Okay, here we'll see in detail about strings also. Okay, first, we'll see what about list. What is meant by list? List is nothing but simply collection of data types. Collection of data types. Okay, so how can we represent a list? We can represent a list by using this square bracket. Okay, this is a use for representing list. This can be represented using square brackets. Okay, what is list? Collection of items. Collection means more than one. I'll give an example. For example, I can say list L is equals to, or I can say students is my list name. Students is equals to, I can write some students name like 501, okay, 502, 503, 504. So these are my students like that. Means it is a list of students. Or you can write some other name, okay, like employee is equals to, it is a name of the list, employee's name of the list. So I have some employees like ABC is an employee. I have some other employee, DEF is an employee. I have an employee like GH. So if you observe here in these examples, each and everything is separated with a comma. Each and every item is separated with a comma. And what about this? It is a collection because it is more than one. It is more than one, so that's why I can call it as it is a collection. Okay, and we can go for some other examples like marks. Marks is a list. Marks is a list. The list name is marks. We'll have some 10 marks, 20 marks, 30 marks, 40 marks, 50 marks. This is also list. Some student got 40.5 marks. Some student got some 65.4 marks. Some student got some 34.5 marks. This is also nothing but a list only. Right? Understood? At least you got some idea what is meant by list. List is nothing but simply collection of items. Each and every item is separated with the commas. I'll give an example here from the shell itself. Okay, so this is the shell. Just I'll try to explain some examples with the list. So just I'm creating an empty list. L is equals to, just I'm creating empty list. Nothing is there here. So you want to check whether it is a list or not. You can write a print of type of L. Okay. So if you observe here, what is the type of this L? L is nothing but a list. So that's why we are going to get a list. The data type is nothing but it's a list. Okay. So this is nothing but a list. Now I want to add some items into list. Now I want to add some items. How can I add items into list? Add items into list. How can I add items into list? How can I add items into list? Okay, so very simple. The function is append. Append is a function used to add items into list. Append is a function used to add items into list. For example, L is initially it is empty, nothing is there. In list L, nothing is there. Otherwise, if you want to check it out here. Print of, you can write L. What is there? L is empty, nothing is there. List is empty. So now I want to add some items. First, add items into list. Items into list. I want to add items into list. Okay, so L dot append. Append is a function. Just now I told you. Append is a function. I want to add 10. Now you can check whether it is added or not. Print of L. Now if you observe, initially it is empty. I added 10 using append function. Now it is added. 10 will be added. Is it clear to all? Is it clear to all how we got 10 from an empty list? How we got 10? Please respond now. Is it clear? Remaining students? Simple. Just I took an empty list and I added some element. Okay, by using append function. That is a simple logic. Okay. Now I want to add some more items. L dot append of 20. So I added second element. If you want, you can check it out whether it is added or not. Print of L. So now if you observe here, 20 is added. All of you see, okay, so how the items are adding, because later I want to write the program for the same. This is not a program. This is just I am explaining from the shell. This is I am explaining from the shell. Later I'll write the program for the same. So next, just I am adding one more element, that is 30. If you want to check, you can check it out whether it is added or not. Next, I want to add one more element, 40. L dot append of 40. Okay, so again I'll check whether it is added or not. Now I added 4 elements. I hope it is clear to all how we are going to add elements into a list. Any doubts regarding this? Is there any limit list per list? Okay, there is no limit. All of you understood how can we add elements to a list? How can we add elements to a list? Is there any confusion? You can add like this. But now the thing is where we are adding elements. For example, initially it is empty. When I added 10, it is there. When I added 20, where 20 is added, where 30 is added, where 40 is added. Where it is adding? When I use append method, where it is adding? Yes, you can add complex numbers also. Okay. You can add complex numbers also in the same list. Let me add some complex numbers. L dot append of 3 plus 4j. You can check it out. You can write anything. In the list, you can write anything. L dot append of I can add some string also, hello. Print of L. L dot append of, I can add some float number. Okay, so if you observe here, there are different types of items are there. Okay, complex number is there, integer is there, float is there, string is there. You can add anything. You can add anything. So any doubts, ma? Any doubts till this point? Any doubts? Any doubts? Please respond if you have any doubts in the chat box. Okay. So now the important point here is, just now I asked one question. Whenever I am using append function, where this is adding, where hello is added, where 3.2 is added, where this complex number is added, where this 40 is added, where Where it is adding, all of you please observe this. When I'm using append, where that new item is adding. Where that new item is adding. Can anyone respond in the chat box where it is adding? In list only, but position I am asking. Where? Where? If you observe from 20, okay, 10, 20, 30, 40, complex number, the string, this float number, where all these are adding? Last position. Very good. At the end, or you can say last. Okay. At the end, they are adding, right? That is the point. Okay. So that is what I am. That is okay. It is a sequence only. Sequence only. In sequence only they are adding, but they are adding at the end. Or I can say, okay. So append is used. Okay. They will be added. Or I can say items will be added at the end. Items will be added at the end of list. End of list. This is the point I want to mention. The end of list. End means okay, in last position. But my question is, I don't want to add the elements at the end. I want to add position. I want to add elements in some place, not at end. Okay, so how can I use? I can use insert function for that. What is insert? Insert is, okay, you can add items in any place. You can add items at any position, not only at end. That is the point here. So if you want to add items at any position, you are supposed to use insert function. Let us check how this insert function will work. Okay. So now my requirement is, I want to add 15 in between 10 and 20. Please all of you listen. I want to add 15 in between 10 and 20. How can I add? All of you please concentrate here. Always list index will start from 0. Like your array. Okay. Always list index will start from 0. Now tell me, I want to add 15. 15 means what would be the index of 15 if I want to add 15 after 10? What would be the index of 15? Please respond in the chat box. What would be the index of 15 if I want to add 15 in between 10 and 20? Yes, very good. 1. Because 10 is first element, the index of 10 is 0. So next I want to add 15, so that's why 15 index will becomes 1. So insert 15 in between 10 and 20. I want to insert 15 in between 10 and 20. So very simple. L dot insert. The position is 1. Our index is 1, and I want to add 15. That's it. And check it out whether it is added or not. So if you observe here, 15 is added in between 10 and 20. So this is the logic. Okay, if you want to add any element at a particular position, the first thing is you should refer insert function. And for insert function, you are supposed to pass index where you want to add and element what you want to add. Index where you want to add and element what you want to add. So this is the about insert. Any doubts? Any doubts? Any doubts, ma? Please respond. Any doubts? Yes or no? I hope it is clear, right? Append and as well as insert. Okay. Now we'll try to insert few more elements. So now I want to insert 25 in between 20 and 30. Now tell me, how can I insert 25 in between 20 and 30? How can I insert 25 in between 20 and 30? Anyone tell me? What is the function and what is the logic I am supposed to write here? 25 in between 20 and 30. Yes, index is 3, right? Not 4. Index is 3. Why are telling 4? Venkatastravani. It's not 4, ma. 10 index is 0. This is 1. This is 2. Okay. Here I am going to add 25. 25 index will be 3 only. So L dot insert of 3 comma 25. Okay, so if you want to check it out, you can check whether it is added or not. Observe here 25 is added in between 20 and 30. That is what our requirement. Understood? Okay, now my question is insertion is okay. Insertion or append is okay. How can I delete an element? Delete. How can I delete an element from list? Very simple. Del list name in the parenthesis means in brackets you are going to mention its index. This is the syntax. This is the syntax. Del list name index. This is the syntax. Now we'll see how we can delete an element. For example, delete 20 from list. How can I delete? Now tell me, what is the index of 20? What is the index of 20? Index of 20. Index of 20. 2, not 3. 2, 2. It is 0, it is 1, it is 2. Okay, now tell me what is the syntax? What I need to write? Just now I told you. The syntax I told you in the notepad. Del list name index. Del, what is our list name? What is our list name? List name is L, right? So del list name is L and index is 2. If you want to check whether it is deleted or not, again you print list. Now if you observe here 20 is deleted, here 20 is not there. In that way you try to delete the elements. Now I want to delete, for example, I want to delete 30. How can I delete 30? Delete 30. How can I delete 30 from the list? What is the index of 30? 0, 1, 2, 3. So del of L of 3. This is the way how we are going to delete. Print of L. So now if you observe here, 30 is deleted from here. Okay. Understood, ma? Any doubts regarding deletion? Hope all of you are getting. Okay. Now we'll go for update. Update. How can I update a list? Update. Update also very simple. Just you can write list name with index. List name with index is equals to new value. New value. List name with index is equals to new value. Let me change some value here. Okay. So now here I want to update some 10 to 100. I want to change 10 to 100. So now tell me what is the index of 10? What is the index of 10? Index of 10 is it is the first element. So L of index is 0 is equals to I want to update to 100. New value is 100. That's it. Print of yeah, you can check whether 10 is modified to 100. 10 is updated to 100. Similarly, I want to change 50 into 150. Then simply I can write L of 1 is equals to 150. L of 1 is equals to 150. Again, you check whether it is updated or not. Print of L. Okay. Similarly, I want to change 25 to 250. Then L of 2 is equals to 250. Okay. So print of L. So like that, you are supposed to update. Okay. If you want to update anything, you can update. For example, L of 4 is equals to 400. print of L. It is updated to 400. Okay. So this 3 plus 4j is updated to 400. Like that. I hope all of you understood this, right? Insert, append, delete, update. Insert, append, delete, update. Okay. Next, how can we find the number of elements in a list? That is what we can call it as length of the list. Length of list. Length of list is very simple. LEN followed by list name. This is the syntax. LEN followed by list name. So here length of list. Length of list is nothing but len followed by list name. It is print of len of list name is here. So 7. So how many elements are there in the list? 7. If you observe here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Total 7 elements are there. Any doubts? Any doubts? Any doubts, ma? Till now, any doubts? Right. Okay. Next is copy. Copying list. Copying list. How can I copy? Very simple. I want to copy L into L1. Then very simple. L1 is equals to L. If you have written L1 is equals to L, L will be copied into L1. Same example we'll see here. Okay. So copy. So what is our list name actually? L. I want to copy that L into L1. L1 is equals to L. Written L1 is equals to L. Then L is copied into L1. Print L1. L1. So now L1 is having all the items in L. That's why it is known as copy. This is known as copy. Right? Any doubts? Now we'll see accessing. Accessing. How can I access the elements? Accessing list elements. How can we access list elements? By using index. By using index. Okay, like L of 0, first element, L of 1, second element, and so on. In this way, you can access. Okay. So let us access some elements. Access list. Accessing list elements. So print of I want to access L of 0. L of 0. First element. Print of L of 1. This is second element. Print of L of 2. Print of L of 3. Like that we can access. Understood all of you how to access? By using index we can access. Copy nothing. Copy is nothing but what is our list? Actual list is L, right? L. I want to copy this entire list L into L1. Then what I'll do? L1 is equals to L. L1 is equals to L means whatever is there in L, the list L, everything in L will be copied into L1. Any doubts, remaining students? Understood, right? Copy. Is it fine? Copy understood? Okay, right. Okay, and one more important point here. By using index, we can access list elements, but okay, so we can access by using two types of indexes. This is positive indexing. Positive indexing. Positive indexing means starting from 0. Starting from index 0. Starting from index 0. We can access You can access the same list using negative indexing also. Negative indexing also. What is meant by negative indexing? Negative indexing means starting from -1. Okay? Like L of -1. -1 means last element. Okay, we can say last to first. Last to first. Last to first. Okay, we'll see some examples for here. For example, if I return print of L of -1, what is last element in the list? That will be printed. Print of L of -2. What is the last second one? Print of L of -3. -3. So like that. We can access both the ways. If I start from 0, 1, 2, that is known as positive indexing. If I start from -1, -2, it is known as negative indexing. Positive indexing always left to right. Negative indexing is right to left. I hope it is clear to all, right? Okay. So this is about today's class. We'll see the program for the list in the next class. So if you have any doubts, please let me know. But please all of you practice the programs on membership operators,